Hi there, I'm Kathleen Tometz of Doodle Art and Design, and I am going to show you some projects that are fun to do with kids or friends. But the first thing I'm going to do is show you what tools every child should have available to them at home. Okay, so we'll start with the simple paper or little cards and regular pencils, which are here somewhere. So a child can sketch out their ideas. It's always a great way to begin a project. Helps you gather your thoughts. So paper, pencil, a ruler, if they need to draw straight lines, good to have. Colored pencils, which are fun. Watercolor pencils, which are really fun. And with those, you would need paintbrushes and water. Kids love markers. So I would recommend that you have Sharpies, brush pens, and these can go over watercolor pencils or regular colored pencils and it gets a nice effect. So definitely brush pens, Micron pens. These are great for outlining, detail work. Kids love them. They're not cheap, but I'd still recommend you have them. Scissors, sharp scissors. I've been teaching art classes for 5-6 years. I have never had a scissor accident. Kids are just, I don't know, they just know to be careful. Definite must, like a pliers wire cutter, have some soft wire. I think this is 14 gauge. You'll see with my doodle art projects, I use a lot of wire. Kids love it. There's a lot of things you can do, and it's really good if they have a tool to bend it or cut it. Because if you don't have these, they're going to use your scissors and that's going to ruin them. Okay, that was a little segue into something else. And then tape, you just never know. Removable tape is good for lines or if they're doing some sort of like resist kind of thing. Masking, I don't use this too often, but you always have a kid who likes tape. Glue, I love this glue, Well Bond. It is, it looks industrial, but then it seems like Elmer's, but really holds. So this is my favorite glue. Something else, most good pencils don't have erasers on the end, so you always need erasers. Kids can erase. And then on the glue front, hot glue. Kids love hot glue. They like the instant satisfaction. It's hot. I mean, they get burned. They don't seem to care. I would just have a hot glue gun around. For your older kids, they can use it themselves, but for younger, maybe you want to help them. Clamps, you never know when you're going to need to clamp something. They're just good to have, even just in your household. And for older kids, X-Acto. These things will cut the dickens out of you as well, but they're good for just some detail work. Yeah, I don't know that I give them to little kids, but they'll want to use it. So that's the, spray bottle of water. We use this for bleeding tissue paper projects, which is so much fun. And bleeding tissue paper, which you'll see later, is inexpensive. It goes a long way, and the kids love it. So do adults. So a spray bottle of water, always good to have at home. Another thing, I don't usually like say to get this kind of junky stuff, but this clay, I was trying to get air dry clay, that hard stuff, and I ended up with this. This has been an amazing addition to my repertoire of art supplies. Kids love it. I use it in a lot of projects. You'll see. So I would highly recommend it. It's not very expensive. Order it on Amazon. So you can pretty much get everything you need here on Amazon, and you'll see as I do the projects that I'm going to use all this stuff at different times. So thank you for tuning in. I am Kathleen Tometz of Doodle Art and Design.